Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealthy with Mike, and in this video we're going to discuss Survey Junkie, the money-making app. Is it still worth it in 2024? So before we actually get into the viability of Survey Junkie in 2024, I want to just briefly go over what it actually is. I've been making money on this app for a few years now, and it's basically just an app where you're filling out surveys. As you can see here on the screen, you're answering some basic questions, continuing through with prompts. And at the end of the surveys, if you complete them, you'll most likely get a reward. Sometimes it'll be 30 cents, $1, etc. So in addition to actually completing surveys, there's actually another way to make money on this app, which I use quite often, to be honest, and I'm showing you on the screen here. Basically, for instance, you can lie about your age, say you're like 13 or something, and a lot of surveys will just close out. Say that you're not part of the target demographic, but they'll give you a small compensation, like 3 cents. So here's another example of a survey like that where I'm actually trying to honestly answer a survey. I'm just going to go through the prompts real quick when it loads. And basically I'm not able to get through. And because of that, it kicks me out. As you see here, I'm going to select an option that for whatever reason the site doesn't like. I'm going to hit next. And since I'm not part of the target demographic, it'll kick me out and I'll get my 3 points, which is 3 cents. The thing about Survey Junkie, though, is in addition to the fact that the rewards are kind of minimal, you also tend to run into some kinds of issues. For example, here's a glitch I recently discovered which takes me back to the wrong screen. So here's another example of the glitching that I was talking about, which is definitely a con for the app overall. Sometimes you'll click on surveys and they just won't work. Sometimes the glitching isn't the problem. Sometimes it's just that there are no surveys. Now, in Survey Junkie's defense, they do have something to alleviate this. They'll give you brief 2-question surveys to try to help match you with surveys that are appropriate for you. So, given all of that, is Survey Junkie really worth it in 2024? My conclusion is yes, Survey Junkie can be worth it, but only if you really have nothing else to do. And that does sound kind of silly coming from me. I have earned over $500 from this app, which took me a long time. But truth be told, you're better off spending your time trying to learn new skills, even if it's just researching things on YouTube or on the internet. Over time, that's probably going to be a better investment for you than just wasting your time for pennies on the dollar. Yes, it is true. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get multiple surveys in a row where you're earning $1 or $2 and you get to your $5 threshold pretty fast. But oftentimes you're only earning 3 cents at a time, and it's pretty slow. So it's not completely useless. If you have nothing else to do, then this could be a good option to put your time into, but other than that, I wouldn't bother. I would spend the time trying to learn a new skill that could potentially help you even more in the future. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.